सदाशिवसमारम्भम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्परम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणम् सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ध्यानमूलं गुरोर्मूर्तिः पूजामूलं गुरुर्पदम् मन्त्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा।
आविद्यादिकं शरीरादि दृश्यं बुद्बुधवत्क्षणं क्षरम् एतद्विलक्षणं विद्यात् अहं ब्रह्मेति निर्मलम्। आविद्यादिकं शरीरादि दृश्यं बुद्बुधवत्क्षरम् एतद्विलक्षणं विद्यात् अहं ब्रह्मास्मि निर्मलम्। देहनान्यत्वान्न मे जन्म जरा कार्शलयादयः शब्दादिविषयैः संगो निरिन्द्रियतया न च। देहान्यत्वान्न मे जन्म जरा कार्शलयादयः शब्दादिविषयैः संगो निरिन्द्रियतया न च। अमनस्त्वान्न मे दुःख रागद्वेषभयादयः अप्राणो हि अमनाः शुभ्र इत्यादि श्रुतिशासनात्. The previous verse, he said, I don't have old age, I don't have death, I don't have decay and all that, in the first line. In the second line, he said, I don't have any attachment to the indriyas because I don't have any indriyas. Then immediately the next one is the body, the indriyas and the mind. Now he says, amanastvanna me dukkha raga dvesha bhayadaya. Amanastvan, I am not the mind, mind is not me, na me for me, dukkha raga dvesha bhaya adaya. These are all the vrittis are the emotions in the mind. Dukkha raga dvesha bhaya are all the bhavadvegas in the mind. I don't have a mind. Where is the question of me having dukkha raga dvesha bhaya adaya? Okay, do you have prana? No, apranaha amanah. How do I know I am amanah? Ityadi shruti shashanat. I am going to give you a reference, my dear. The Shruti or Upanishad has said, I do, as aham asmi, aham brahmasmi, I don't have connection with the prana or the mana. Aprano, he definitely, decisively, amana. Let's read the verse once again. Amanastvanna me dukkha ragadvesha bhayadayah aprano hi amanah shubhrah ityadi shruti shasanat. Now let us go delve deeper into this. Okay. I am other than the mind. Amanastva, a manas. Manaha, a, not mind, other than the mind. Hence, name, for me, Dvesha, dukkha, raga, bhaya, adaya. Dukkha, sorrow, dvesha. Raga is attachment, dvesha is malice, bhaya is fear. These are the attributes of the mind. We all know that these are related to the mind, and I am not the mind. I don't have any mind. Atma doesn't is not mind. For he because because he, the Atma, is without prana, the pranam, the breath, and without the mind. Atma is not having prana. Why? Prana is known, Atma is the knower. Prana is changing, Atma doesn't change. Prana I can recognize, and it has got various modifications and vikaras, Atma doesn't have. Like that, the mind also. And also he added one more word, Shubhra. Shubhra means Shuddha, pure. There is no taint whatsoever. This is the commandment of the great scripture. Ityadi Shruti Shashanat. Shruti is great scripture, Shashana is the commandment. This is the commandment of the Upanishad. Obviously, we have to see what is that Upanishad from which he has got that aprano hamana phrase. We will see that. Now, word by word we will see. Amanastvat, because not being the mind. Na me, not for me. Dukkha, raga, dvesha, bhaya, adayaha. Sorrow, attachment, malice, fear, adayaha, and so on. You can put any other emotion in the mind. All that comes under the adayaha, like love, affection, and all those things. Apranaha, without prana, he verily, decisively, amanah, without mind, shubhraha, very pure. So, I am as Atma, I am not the mind, I am not the prana. In the earlier verse we have seen, I am not the body, so no decay, no old age, no death, no birth, all that. I am not the indriya, so I don't have any of the indriya perceptions because nirindriyataya. Now he is telling about mind and the prana, the sukshma layer of the body. So stula layers are you can see your body and indriyas, you can visualize, but mind and prana are sukshmas, the sukshma sarira also, I am not. Indri ityadi shruti shasanat. So there is a person who is agitated. There is a person who is prashanta, very peaceful. So here the prashanta and the agitated state he is comparing. When we say aham brahmasmi, another doubt will come. Is it that I have so many worries? All the time I am agitated, I am very tense, I don't like the neighbor, I don't like so many things in the world, but Brahman is Shantam, Shivam, Nishkalam. How can I, with all these emotional disturbances, can be the Brahman? This is the basic doubt all of us. You also would have got. I also have. With all these emotions working on me, the ups and downs in the mind, when the Brahma is Shantam Shivam Nishkalam, how can I be the Brahman? Which is the embodiment of peace, which is I am the embodiment of fear and all the other things. Shankaracharya gives the answer. Whenever we say you have agitation, again it refers to the manovrutti. It is a modification, a movement in the mind, which belongs to anatma. I, the Atma, has no connection with the mind. Amanastvat, because I am not the mind. Mind is mithya, mind is anatma, mind is changing. Aham is satyam, which is never changing. Therefore, amanastvat, since I am not, I am totally free from the mind. Manastvat associated with amanastvat, no, totally free from the mind. Dukkha, raga, dvesha, bhaya. Yes, quoted for adayaha, etc., etc. Name shanti, I don't have. They are not belonging to me as the Atma. Therefore, they here refers to dukkha, sorrow, raga, attachment, dvesha, all this bhaya, fear, adi padat, because of the adi word, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matcharya, all of them you have to include. How do we know that Atma is free from mind and body, etc.? There must be some very strong scriptural basis. That is what he is saying. Aprano hi amanah subhrah ichadi shruti shashanat. In Mundakopanishad, they have got a beautiful verse. Yesterday also one of my colleagues is asking about this verse 212. दिव्यो हि अमूर्तः पुरुषः स बाह्याभ्यन्तरो हि अजः अप्राणो हि अमनः शुभ्रो हि अक्षरात् परतः परः दिव्यः ज्ञानस्वरूपं प्रकाशस्वरूपं अमूर्तः doesn't have any form or name. Purusha is the Uttama Purusha, the ultimate Purusha. Saha he Bahya Abhyantaraha, he pervades internal and external. Everything is pervaded by him. Ajaha, never born. Apranaha doesn't have prana. Amanaha is not mind, doesn't have mind. Shubhraha, Suddhaha. Aksharat paratah paraha. Akshara here refers to the Samasti Ishvara. Samasti, the entire cosmic energy is in one part, required for all the manifestations that we call as Ishvara, not the Kailasa Ishvara. Ishvara or Hiranyagarbha Brahma is the Samasti Purusha. That Purusha is called the Akshara Purusha. And Parabrahma or the Atma is Aksharat Para, Akshara Parat Paraha. It is superior than the Akshara. Akshara here it means all the Sambhuti. Hiranyagarbha, Brahma, Virat, and all the Ishvara, all these are Akshara. And this Parama Purusha is beyond Maya also. This is Parat Para. That Shruti has brought 212. There it said, Aprano hi amanah shubhro. Here exactly used the same words. Aprano hi amanah shubhraha ityadi shruti shashanat. He has put the reference there, pointing to the Mundaka Upanishad 212. The luminous, formless Purusha, Supreme Being, is so extensive, there is no internal and external difference. He is unborn, without prana, without mind. It is pure, higher than the Akshara Purusha. Akshara Purusha is this body, Samasti. Akshara Purusha is the Hiranyagarbha Brahma Ishvara. Parama Purusha is Atma or Parabrahma. Since the Atma is free from prana and also free from mana, it is Shubhra. And also it is Shubhra, means Atma is free from ignorance also. What is the Ashubhram we all have? Ashubhra is taint, some sort of coloring, some sort of malina. What is the malinyam? The malinyam is ignorance only. When he says Shubhra, Atma is beyond ignorance. It is beyond Maya. So, Atma is Sukshma Sharira Rahitam, Karana Sharira Rahitam. Earlier he has negated Sthula Sarira in the previous verse, saying, I don't have old age, I don't have changes, I don't have death, and also I don't have any Indriyas. He has negated the Sthula. Here the Sukshma Sarira is the Prana and Mana. So it is Sukshma Sarira Rahitam. What is the Karana Sarira? Shubhraha. Because it is pure. There is no sort of anatma part in that. That way the Ishvara Karana Sarira also is negated. I am beyond the Ishvara also. Because Ishvara has got the Jagrat and Swapnas tendencies in the seed form. There is some amount of taint in the Ishvara, in the seed form, and that Ishvara is beyond this Aksharat Paratah Paraha. That means Karana Sharira Rahitam. Aham, as Aham Brahmasmi, I am Stula Sharira Rahitam, Sukshma Sharira Rahitam, Karana Sharira Rahitam. So from refers here to the Karana Sarira. Aprano hi amanahe refer to the Sukshma Sariram. Divyo hi amurtayaha in that particular, this one says, it is Kevala Prakasha Swarupa. Now we should note a subtle difference. First we say, Atma is different from the Shariras. Earlier verses you have seen, Atma is Vilakshana. Vilakshana is different from the Shariras. Now we say, I am not the Shariras. What is the difference? There, when you say Vilakshana, Sharira, Manasi, Indriyas are there, Atma separately is there. There is Dvaitam. When you say Vilakshana, there is duality. There is one group called the Anatma, body, mind, Indriya complexes. There is another one called the Atma, and this Atma is different from Mr. Kamesh is different from Chaitanya. When I say there are two, Kamesh is there, Chaitanya is there, that means he is different from. But here we are not saying different. I don't have them at all, he says. I don't have the three Sariras. Means we are seeing the Sariras. How can we say we are not having the Sariras? When we say the Atma is different from the three bodies or three Sariras, we don't negate the Sariras. The Sariras are still there. I am different from them. Here there is a bit of Dvaitam in that understanding. That is in the first stage of understanding. We teach like that. Later on, I should say, I don't have Stula Sarira, I don't have Sukshma Sarira or Karana Sarira. We accepted first they were there and different. Now we said they are not there at all. Why? Because they are superimposition, because they are adhyasa, because they are karyam, because they are maya kalpanam, because they are nama and rupas. Entire world of plurality is just name and form. Now show me the world without using name and form. How can you show? Either you must show, give the name or the form. You must say cow or show the animal and this is cow. Okay. Without name and form, there is no prapancha nasti. So, this name and form are transitory. They come and go. They don't have any permanent existence. They are living on the borrowed existence. So, they are as good as not there. This is what we call as mithya or illusion or adhyasa. Ityadi shruti shashanat. Shashana here is proclamation. Therefore, whenever we say aham brahmasmi, we should be very clear about the meaning of that I, aham. Aham brahmasmi, aham brahmasmi, aham brahmasmi. Who is this aham? This aham is not the stula sarira, it is not the sukshma sarira, it is not the karana sarira. Is it different from them? No. Earlier we used to say that it is different, vilakshanam. Now we don't say different. They are not there. Amanaha, apranaha. I have already said. Nirindriyatvat, nirindriyataya. I don't have them. But they are seen. You are seeing mind, you are able to experience prana, you are able to experience the indriya. How can they are not there? Supposing I say, you are seemingly intelligent. What does that mean? You are seemingly beautiful or seemingly intelligent. It means you are not intelligent, you are not beautiful. The world is seemingly present, apparently present, means it is not there. Then what is it? Experientially present, and in reality, in absolute sense, it is not there. That is called the adhyasa. So all this is sort of negating by the saying that the body, mind, indriya complex, here in this verse, stula, sukshma, karana sariras, in the couple of verses, he has negated. In this verse, particularly, mind and the prana, I don't have. Amanohi apranaha. Because I don't have mind, all the mind modifications are not mine. Why that is important? In the next verse, we'll open that. Because I have mental modifications, I have emotional surges, I have disturbances. At that time, if I feel and think that I am the mind, you are stuck. So what you have to do? I am not the mind. I am the illuminator of the mind. When you know that, you get away from the problems of the mind. So there is an apparent contradiction. It might happen in your mind. Aspirant naturally questions. Brahman is described as the absolute embodiment of peace, auspiciousness, purity, and all that. However, human experience is overwhelmingly characterized by agitation, tension, and worry. How can an agitated person be identical with the supreme peaceful Brahman? This is the big question all of us have. Resolution through discrimination. This is called the Atma Anatma Vichara. Shankaracharya resolves this by drawing a strict line between the observer, the subject, the drashta, and the object, all the experiences, including those of the mind and the prana. Nature of agitation, all the emotions like sorrow, dukkha, attachment, raga, hatred, dvesha, fear, bhaya, are merely moments or fluctuations in the mind. Every thought is a moment of the mind. There is a little moment in the mind, a thought comes, and thought results in action, and you see and observe and get the things. These are called manovrittis, mental modifications, mind vicissitudes. The status of the mind belongs to the realm of the non-self or the anatma. Furthermore, the mind is an illusion. Why? It is dependent upon the reality. The mind is sleeping in the midnight. When I am deep sleep, all the indriyas are sleeping. Stula Sarira is also not giving me any input. Mind is not giving any input. But still the consciousness is there, which illumines, and next morning you say, yeah, I slept well. That I is the Atma. Conclusion, because the self is no real connection with the mind, amanastvat, it is inherently, naturally untouched by the mind's emotional baggage. All the baggage I am saying, I am happy, I am sorry, I have attachment, this is mine, that this is not mine, I want this, I don't want it. All this is a baggage you are carrying in a bag called the mind. That bag is not the Atma. I, the silent witness of that bag, there is no fear or sorrow or any other thing in the Atma. Scriptural validation he has given, the scriptural validation of Mundakopanishad mantra, we have seen aprano hui amanah supram aksharat paratah param. This aligns with the negation of the three bodies. Stula Sarira, the gross body, negated by the term Amrutaha. I am formless, and also as in last verse we have negated, I don't have birth, I don't have growth, I don't have decay, I don't have change, I don't have death. All the six attributes we have negated. We also negated the indriyas, nirindriyataya, we have said. So body gone, indriyas gone, amanastvat, your mind gone, apranaha, prana also is not Atma. So Sukshma Sarira also is negated, and Karana Sarira is Subhraha. The word Subhraha says very pure. That means it is not even the Karana Sarira. Because Karana Sarira or causal body has some impurity in the seed state. That seed state only next day it springs forth your to-do list and all the things when you get up into the Jagrat or the wakeful state. So it is not even Ishvara. To say that, he used the word Subhra. And Acharya has brought this, the Aprana Amana Subhra from the Mundaka verse. There is a pedagogical shift now from dualism to non-dualism. Earlier I used to say, I am different from the body, mind and indriyas. Now I say, I don't have them. When I say I am different, body, mind, indriyas are there, I am there. So two things are there, dualism. Here I say, body, mind, indriyas are not there for me. That means I have negated dualism and came into non-dualism or Advaita. Then somebody will ask, I'm seeing body, I'm seeing mind, I'm experiencing prana. How can you say? This is like you are apparently intelligent, you are apparently beautiful, the world is apparently there, the body is apparently there, it is only an appearance. What is appearance? That comes and goes, that changes, that is not independent, and that is like the dream. Dream is real or apparent? Dream is real when? In the dream. Once you get up from the dream, is the dream real? It's only apparent, it's an appearance. This world, body, mind, connections, mind, wife, child, possessions, property, degrees, all this is only an appearance. So there is an analytical separation here from Dvaita to Advaita. When I say I am not body and mind, I am still in the Dvaita. When I say I am Amanasta, Aprana, Amanaha, I am totally negating them as illusion. This is absolute negation. Conclusion, the true meaning of aham should be understood. Whenever we say aham, it is not the body mind indriya complex, it is the Chaitanya, the illuminator of everything inside. When uttering I am Brahman, if I is associated with the relative tendencies, relative IDs like your Aadhaar card, your PAN card, your brother, your sister, your wife, and your anxiety and your physical diseases, then that is not what the aham. That is not I. You are mistakenly calling that as I. The statement mathematically and philosophically will not hold water as long as you cling to the small I or the body concept. The equation aham brahmasmi is only valid when this I you are saying is stripped off the body, mind, and intellect and is understood as pure unconditioned consciousness or pure consciousness or universal consciousness or Chaitanya absolute. By proving amanastvat, that being the mindless, the verse perfectly executes sandeha nivritti, complete eradication of the doubt. There is a chapter written about this mind part in Mandukya Upanishad. Presently, we are going about that amanastvam tadayati grahya bhave tadagraham. So many verses are there. He used that word amanastvat in this particular thing. With this, we are ending the 29th verse. I will read the verse once again and let us see what we mean. अमनस्त्वान्न मे दुःखरागद्वेषभयादयः अप्राणो हि अमनाः शुभ्रः इत्यादि श्रुतिशासनात्. Now let me show you the next verse. We'll see. This is a very profound verse. The next verse we may use around 10 minutes after the class to reflect or contemplate on this particular verse. What is that verse? We will see. Nirguno nishkriyo nityo nirvikalpo niranjanaha nirvikaro nirakaro nityamuktosmi nirmalaha. What a beautiful verse to contemplate. I will show you the Nithidhyasana part after the class. Nirguno nishkriyo nityo nirvikalpo niranjanaha nirvikaro nirakaro nityamuktosmi nirmalaha. Okay, let us go deeper into the verse. Asmi nirmalaha. Asmi, I am. Asmi means am. Aham asmi, I am. I am what? Nirgunaha. I don't have any attributes, tall, short, male, female, fat, lean, gray, white, dark, no attributes. Nishkriyaha. As a body-mind complex, I have several kriyas, actions. As Atma, I don't have any kriyas. The body and all are perishable, they are anitya, whereas I am nitya. Nirgunaha, nishkriyaha, nityaha, eternal. There is no coming and going. There is no birth and death or growth. Nirvikalpaha. Vikalpa is change. Atma doesn't change. It is changeless. It is also called Kotastha or Avyaya, changeless. Nirvikalpaha. Niranjanaha. Ranjana is tainted. Ranjana is some impurity. This is Niranjanaha. I am totally not having any impurity. What is the impurity? The impurity is the Anatma Bhava. The impurity is the Ajnana. It is not Ajnana. It is away from the Jnana. It is opposite of Jnana. Niranjana is Jnana Swarupa. Avidyat Anyat. Nirvikaraha. There are no vikaras. Vikaras means gradational changes which happen, birth, growth, death, and all. Nirakaraha, no form and name. Akara is form, and associated with that there will be a name. Once the akara I show you, yeah, it is a bottle, the name comes. Once I show you, this is a kerchief, and the moment you see, you say kerchief. So name and form are inseparable. Like the coin, two sides. Nirakaro means nama also is included. Then who am I? Nitya muktosmi nirmalaha. Nirmalaha. No question of any impurity whatsoever. Nitya muktaha asmi. I am ever liberated. This is the most profound statement of Upanishads. Nitya muktaha. Mukta is liberation. Nitya is ever. I am ever liberated. That means you don't have to search for moksha or wait for moksha or buy moksha or learn moksha or get moksha from any guru or anything. Because it is already available. Only thing is you have to claim Nitya Muktosmi Nirmala. Beautiful attributes of the Atma or myself, Aham Asmi. Nirgunoham, I don't have attributes. Nishkriyoham, no activity or karta or bhokta in this. Nityoham, I am ever the eternal. Nirvikalpoham, there are no vikalpas or any thought processes to do or not to do, all that. Niranjanam, Niranjanaha, that means I am not having any avidya, trace of avidya also is not there. Nirvikaraha, there are no graded changes of birth, death, etc. Nirakaraha, no shape, form, name, everything. I can't be seen as an object. Nirakaraha means not an object. Nirmalaha, purest of the pure. Then what is your state now? Nitya muktosmi. I am ever liberated. If you really understand Vedanta, you are already liberated. There is no question of posthumously after death you get liberated. After going to Swarga, I will get liberated. After going to America, I get liberated. Or this is 2026. Maybe 4 years I study under a guru. Maybe 2030 I will get liberated. Or I go to Tirupati or Kashi, I get liberated. Absolutely wrong. It's not related to place, not related to time, not related to death, not related to possession, not related to getting, not related to going, not related to doing. It is already being. Nitya muktaha. I am without attributes and actions. Nirgunaha, nishkriyaha, nityaha, eternal. And nirvikalpaha. There are no vikalpas or thoughts or desires in me. Niranjanaha, without any dirt. Ranjana is dirt. Then nirvikaraha, without any gradational changes. Nirakaraha, without any form and name. Nityamuktaha, ever liberated. Nirmalaha, purest of the pure. Nirgunaha, nishkriyaha, nityaha, nirvikalpaha, niranjanaha, Nirvikaraha, Nirakaraha, Nityamuktaha, and Nirmalaha. Who is all this? Not Brahma. You are Aham Asmi, Aham Nirmalaha, Aham Nishkriyaha, Aham Nirvikaraha, Aham Nityaha. This Aham, the I, Atma, is Brahma. If Brahma is having all these attributes, you will think Brahma is without attributes, Brahma is actionless, Brahma is eternal, Brahma is now without thoughts, Brahma doesn't have any dirt, Brahma doesn't change. You think that Brahmaji is somewhere with a beard, a great-grandfather is sitting, and that is Brahma, I am the Jiva. It's not like that. Aham asmi, aham nirmalaha asmi, aham nirguno asmi. Everything is the first person here. The first person is you are. So, The Shravanam you have done, Jnanam you have acquired. In Shravana, the knowledge will take place. Then the Jnana will be established in the mind. And in the Manana, the doubts will be removed. Whatever confusions you have, what doubt I had? No, no, no. How can I be with this limited, all these doubts and all that confusions in my mind and raga and dveshas and all these vicissitudes? How can I be Brahman, the eternal peace? We had a doubt. That we have said. We are Vilakshana first we said, then we said we are not the Anatma at all. Doubt is vanished. Now the seeker has to establish himself in the attributes described here. This is called the Nissamsaya Jnanam. There is, if you have samsaya or sandeha or doubt, you will never be progressing. Nissamsaya Jnanam should come. Once Nissamsaya Jnanam has come, I have to do sadhana. What are the sadhana? That Nissamsaya Jnanam, Ahamasmi, should be established. That is called Nidhi Dhyasanam. Nidhi, not a dhi. Nidhi Dhyasanam. Dhyasanam, Dhyanam. What dhyanam? Didhyanam. Nididhyanam. Nididhyasanam means nitaram dhyatum ichya nididhyasa. Nitaram, continuously, without any other doubt. Dhyatum, to meditate on, is nididhyasa. Meditate on what? Not meditate on Shiva, not meditate on temple, not meditate on tree, not meditate on something. Meditate on yourself. That is why it is called nididhyasanam. This is meditation versus atmanubhavam. You think that nididhyasana is not atmanubhavam. Why not atmanubhavam? Anubhava means I should be able to hold the bottle as I hold the bottle, or I should see Brahman as I see with my eyes. This is not possible. And Atma cannot be an object of anubhava. It is not anubhava. There is nothing like Atma Anubhava. You cannot experience the Brahman. The moment you experience something and call it as Brahman, it is not Brahman. It is not Brahman. You cannot experience. Why? That you are yourself. You are the Chaitanya Swarupa. You are experiencing the Chaitanya all the time. There is no requirement for me to experience Brahman separately. Pratibodha viditam matam. Another Shruti, Kenopanishad. When I am Brahman, all the time. When you are talking, Brahman only is making you talk. When I am listening, Brahman is listening. When I am drinking, Brahman is drinking. Brahman is making me to drink. So the Chaitanya is experienced every time. Even somebody says, I don't believe Chaitanyam. Even for that person also, to say that statement, he requires the Chaitanya. So, like experiencing the sunlight through all perceptions. So you go outside without looking at the sun. From the window you see, is there sunlight? Yeah, yes, yes. Did you look at the sun? No, you did not. How do you know? Everything is being illuminated. By looking at everything, I know sunlight is there. By looking at all our experiences, Chaitanya is there. Okay, I'm experiencing a table. Yeah, that means the Atman is projecting me the table. All this is called the already Atmanubhava. There is no other separate Atmanubhava than what you are already perceiving. That's why it is not in future tense. It is not post tense. One should not say in meditation for removing duality. Meditation is not for removing duality. Because duality removal is already over in Sravana and in sleep also you are removing duality. Nothing is there in the sleep. Duality is not there. Do you think I have got Atma Jnana in the sleep? No. There also you have to have that you are the Brahman. Should be purpose of this Nididhyasanam. Craving for love, craving for security, bhadrata, craving for moral support. These all are innately there for every one of us. All of them have to go completely. Whether people support me or not, whether they love me or not, I don't require the support, love, bhadrata from outside. Why? I am love Purna. I am the Swarupa Ahamasmi. I can give love to everyone. Just like the Surya gives the light to everyone, whether they give me love or not. This must be discovered inside. This discovery is nididhyasana. All expectations should stop from wife, husband, father, son, parents, government, neighbors, society, and all the maintenance team, everyone. Don't expect anything. And even from Guru also. In Nididhyasana, you stop expecting anything from outside because you are already Purna, you are already the whole. Where is the question of adding something to the whole? Can you add something to which is already the whole? If I say there is something called whole, into that if you add anything, that's already part of the whole. How can I bring something and add to the whole? If Sangha or attachment is now the Nididhyasana types he is giving, not that one shoe fits all, he is not saying. He very clearly, my problem is attachment with my property, with my son, with my wife. Then meditate aham asangaha. Meditate aham asangaha. If the desire is a problem, I want to buy iPhone 18, iPhone 25, which will come in future. I am already putting my plans for that. Aham truptaha. I am already contented. Contemplate aham truptaha. When you have a problem of attachment with anything or person or experience, you remind yourself, aham asangaha. That is an nididhyasana. The second one is, if desire is my problem, I am constantly searching the Amazon and the pepper fry and all those things and try to order this and that. I am fully with the desire. You have to say yourself, aham triptaha, atmanyeva atmana triptaha. I am already triptaha. If anger is a problem, then you have to meditate, aham shantaha, shantoham, shantoham, la or kshantaha. Kshanta is endurance, shantaha is peace. Kshantaha. Because if there is a problem, I endure the problem. I don't get engrossed with the problem and meshed with the problem and tangled with the problem. Why? Aham shantaha, aham kshantaha. Now I told you three things. If attachment is your problem, asangoham, 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 punah punah. If desire is a problem, triptoham, triptoham, triptoham. If anger is a problem, shantoham, shantoham, prashantoham, kshantoham, kshantoham. If apurnatvam is a problem, you feel something is missing, or some person has to come, or somebody died, somebody is missing, or some experience is missing, something is missing, you say Purnoham, Purnoham, Purnoham. This is the meditation you have to do. So according to the type of the problem, the type of nididhyasana is advocated here. That's why he has used so many adjectives. Nishkalo, Nishkriyo, Nirakaro, Nirvikaro, all that. That is why Acharya gives lots of samples of that nididhyasana here. We have to choose the nididhyasana word which suits my present necessity. The necessity might change. You might be angry now, then you have a shantoham. Then you may be desiring something, then say purnoham, like that. So it might change, but these have to be kept in mind. Let us study them. Nirgunaha, when there is jealousy in me, when there is dvesha in me, that person is superior, he got promotion, she is so beautiful. I as Atma, I don't have gunas. You say nirgunoham, nirgunoham, nirgunoham. Nishkriyoham. If you are overburdened with too many activities, responsibilities, office work, never ending work, always late, up to 1 o'clock you have to work, big family, lots of guests, you have to feed them, take them to outing, give them food, give them clothes. Then so many activities. Then you say Nishkriyoham. These activities belong to the body. I am the Nishkriya Atma. I don't require any retirement. I am already actively inactive, inactively active. I am already retired. Many ladies feel, when I will get retirement with all these works and all the daily chorus and all these things are disturbing me. You are already retired. You don't require retirement. As Atma, you are Nishkriya. The Kriyas are of the body. The inner peace is described, discovered. It is not invented. It is discovered. It is uncovered that you are already ever retired. People ask me, are you retired? What do you mean? I don't go for any specific work. If you that you mean that is retirement, okay, probably yes, but I am already retired. From the time I understood I am Ahamasmi, I am retired. Otherwise, physically getting away is not retirement. Physically, you withdraw yourself from the environment. Again, you have the craving and you get more tired rather than being retired. Nitya means eternal. This way I have to do when I feel, oh, all my friends have died. I am already 75, and then probably I will also die one day. The fear of old age, the skin is wrinkling, I'm becoming looking very old, I'm going to die. This is your problem. Nityoham, 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 Dehi Nityam Avadhyoyam. Bhagavad Gita. So once you say the Dehi, the Atma is Nityam, Avadhyo, it is indestructible. I am Nityoham. Where is the question of mortality for me? Where is the question of change and old age and decay for me? I am Pramatru, Pramana, Prameya, Karta, Bhokta, Vilakshanam. I am the Nirvikalpa. Nirvikalpa is all the statuses. I am the doer, I am the enjoyer, I am using this pramana, I am the karta, I am the pramata. All these are vikalpas. They are not there. Nirvikalpoham, niranjanaha, dirt. This dirt belongs to the mind, not the body dirt. Body dirt you can wash in the washroom. Here, the dirt in the mind, whenever you feel the mind is dirty, it is having all dirty ideas. Nirmaloham, Nirmaloham. The Nirmala, Nirmalaha Asmi, Niranjana Asmi. You can repeat these two. Niranjanaha, Nirmalaha. Niranjanaha, Nirmalaha. Nirmalaha, Niranjanaha. Together, there is no dirt. If you remove dirt, it becomes Nirmala. If you have dirt, it is a Mala. Nirmala, no dirt. Niranjana, no dirt. Both are same. But one is a purest of the pure, one is trying to get purified. Dirt is there, and see, once you wash the dirt, it becomes pure. Niranjana, Nirmala should be contemplated. Nirvikaraha. This is particularly true for people around 60s and 50s and 40s. So, a childhood, you are very active, you are very good looking. Everyone used to say, what a beautiful woman you are, what sort of eyes you have. All those things they used to say. Now, slowly, all that beauty is decaying. You are after the beauty parlors, you are after so many facials and other technologies, you are after Botox to keep you young or do whatever you want. But that is not going to solve the problem because anyway the old age and change will come. It is inevitable. It is one of the 6 changes that will happen. Then you say, I am Nirvikaraha. I, as Atma, I am Nirvikaraha. These changes are of the body. Let them be there. I will be just a witness for those changes. Nirakaraha. Again, form. I associate with certain names and forms in the life with several people, objects, and other things. If I am Nirakara, I don't care anything about other Akara. Then finally, Nitya Muktaha, I am ever free. Understanding that moksha is not in future tense. Moksha is not posthumous after death. Moksha is not to be purchased. Moksha is not a thing to be got in a particular place. Moksha is not a thing to be given by your guru. Moksha is not associated with anything that you think. Moksha is you yourself. You are already Nitya Muktaha. You feel bound. This life is very binding, very exhausting to me. Whenever you feel Nitya Muktoham, Nitya Muktoham. Somebody said the story there is there. Anjaneya was bound by Brahmastra by our friend Indrajit. Indrajit, he is even conquered Indra, so he went and put Brahmastra and bound Anjaneya. Anjaneya is Atma Swarupa, he understands he is Nityamukta, he is taken to the court of Ravanasura. And Ravanasura said, "You are bound now, what can you do?" He said, like this, he said, all the things have gone. And he said, for Nityamukta, where is the Bandha? I am with the Rama. Rama is the Swarupa of Atma. I am Atma Rama. Atma Rama is myself. I am Nityamukta. I don't have any of your bindings. Whatever your son tried to do something, I just obliged because great Brahmaji should not feel embarrassed if I don't bow my head. There is no Bandha. He is ever liberated. Deep philosophical understanding, Shravanam is listening to the teachings from the scriptures, from your teacher. Mananam, reflecting deeply to remove all intellectual doubts, resulting in the doubtless knowledge or nissamsa jnana. Then comes the nididhyasana. Nitaram dhyatum ichha nididhyasa. Nitaram, continuously. Dhyatum, to meditate, ichha, intense desire to meditate. Here you are not meditating on any object, you are meditating on yourself. This is the nididhyasana. The purpose of nididhyasana, a contemplation of the self. Nididhyasana is a contemplation of self. Great misconception, not for a new experience. Moksha is not a new experience. There is nothing like a Atmanubhava. You are already having the Atmanubhava. Whatever you are doing, that itself is a proof that you are Atmanubhava. You have Atmanubhava. Without Atma, you cannot have any other. And also not escaping the duality. We have already seen escaping the duality is not with great difficulty. Nirvikalpa samadhi, sometimes you withdraw yourself and go in, sit in one place, then you are escaping. It's not like that. This nitaram, ever while doing, spasyan srunvan, swasanjigran, whatever you are doing, you still remember you are the Atma. This is what is called deprogramming the mind. Why? Mind is programmed to think that you are all these things. The habitual psychological vicissitudes are there. You have programmed the mind to believe that they are true and that believe you are there. Deep-seated cravings, love, validation. Another thing is, for everything I require validation. Suppose I buy a sari, I have to show to my friend. She should say it is very good. Then I feel happy. What? I buy a handbag. I show to so many 10 people and I put it on my shoulder. Look like this and then validate whether it is good on me. What is this validation? Why do you want external validation? Internally, you are already validated. Where is security outside? You yourself is a security. Imagine all these doctors, money, bank balances, wife, child. Anyone can extend 1 minute of your lifespan. No. The security is inside. Nididhyasanam is the process of deprogramming the habitual conditionings and dependencies, vicissitudes, validations outside. Internal discovery that you are already full and complete, Purna and Purnoham, meaning no longer need any external love, security from spouse, children, society, even guru. You shift from being consumer to a source of love. You are no more a consumer of love. You are the Sarva Manava Prema Swarupa. That is the love personified. Triggered spiritual therapy, targeted spiritual therapy is advised here. The arsenal is 34th verse. If you have a problem, this is how you meditate. One size fits all is not this meditation. Instead, verse 34 provides a customized kit of meditation and deprogramming the mind. You apply a specific characteristic of self as an antidote to your mental vicissitude or agitation. Nirgunaha. Problem, jealousy, inferiority complex, constantly comparing yourself with others, then you have to say nirgunoham. Antidote, nirgunoham. Nishkriya, overburdened by work, endless duties, official responsibilities, craving for physical retirement, nishkriyoham is the antidote. Problem of aging, sickness, fear of death, and fear this, then you say Nityoham is the antidote. Then you are exhausting mental fragmentation. I am the doer. I only caused this. They only caused that. This action, doership, enjoyership is the problem. Antidote is Nirvikalpoham. Niranjanoham, feeling tainted by past mistakes, past traumas, toxic associations, lot of things in the mind are bugging you that these are all the dirty things I have in my mind. Then you remind you are Niranjana and Nirmala. Ultimate shift, giving up the weight for the L day. What is L day? Liberation day. There is no L day. Today is that L day. The moment you realize you are ever liberated, Nitya Muktaha. You are ever liberated. The spiritual ego often turns moksha as a future goal. There is a spiritual ego. వేదాంతపరమైన అహంకారం. నేను మోక్షాన్ని ఒక గోల్గా పెట్టుకున్నాను. ఏమిటంటే చేస్తున్నారు? మోక్షాన్ని గోల్గా పెట్టుకున్నానండి. మోక్షం సాధించాలండి. ఐ వాంట్ టు బికమ్ లిబరేటెడ్. ఐ హ్యావ్ పుట్ ఇట్ యాజ్ ఎ గోల్. And that's why I'm doing meditation. No. Moksha is not a goal. Moksha is what you are already. Text shatters the illusion. Liberation is not an event waiting in future tense. It is ever existing. The fact to be claimed right now and here. Nitya Muktoham. Now, what you have to do? You have to identify the specific mental tendencies you have. Know that mind is not you, amanaha, and depending on the mental tendency, the antidote nididhyasana you have to do. Now, after this verse is done, I will give the nididhyasana part. You can also participate. Nirguno nishkriyo nityo nirvikalpo niranjanaha nirvikaro nirakaro Nityamukto'smi nirmalaha. Even the entire verse can be manipulated and meditated. Why? I have all these tendencies. I have all these problems. That is why the entire verse becomes my antidote. If I have all these problems, the entire verse should be my meditation. Nirguno nishkriyo nityo nirvikalpo niranjana nirvikaro nirakaro Nityamukto'smi nirmala. Without crunching like this front, be erect, keep the spine erect, shoulders are relaxed, they are not ready to act or anything. And then keep your hands free. You can keep the hands one in the other. The left hand will hold the right hand with the thumbs touching each other in the lap of yourself. Or one can also put on the thighs with this surface facing the thigh. You can put your hands there also. Then close your eyes. Deep breathly. After breathing in deeply, hold breath for 6 seconds. This is Puraka, that is breathing in, feeling. Kumbhaka, to hold. Rachaka, to exhale. 1. Deep exhalation. You practice that for 5 to 10 times. Then your body and mind are conditioned to relax. Cut off your other things, your sound, light, everything, and then you be in a very relaxed state. Okay? Then you contemplate on this verse. What is this verse? Open that. You close your eyes. I will open that verse and read it for you. Because I have to open this one. Atma Bodha 34 is a contemplative verse, Nididhyasana verse. Depending on the problems we have, we can do the Nididhyasana on one or two or more of them. In fact, all of them. Nirgunoham. Say for yourself inside. Nirgunoham. Nirgunoham. I don't have any attributes. Nishkriyoham. 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 I don't have any to-do list or actions to do. Actions belong to the body mind. I am without any actions. Nityoham. 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 I am eternal. All perishable things will perish. That is their nature. I am the imperishable. Ahamasmi. I am Nityoham. Nirvikalpoham. I don't have any vikalpas, tendencies, thought processes, plans, future tense things. All those things are vikalpas. I don't have. Nirvikalpoham. 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 Then you do Niranjanaha. Yeah, I have scars of past experiences. People said this, there are a lot of scars, lot of taints, lot of dirt in the mind. Oh, I don't have any dirt as a human being. I may have the mind in the body, but as Atma, Niranjanaha, 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 Niranjanoham, Niranjanoham. Immediately you say Nirmaloham, Nirmaloham. When all the dirt is not mine, it belongs to the equipment. Your equipment is dirty. What way you are bothered? Just clean the equipment. You are not the equipment. You are not the dirt in the equipment either. Okay. Nirmaloham. Then comes Nirvikaroham. The sixfold vikaras are changes of life, changes to the body, changes to the mind, changes to the appearance. Do not disturb me because I am without those six changes. Nirvikaroham. 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 Nirakaroham. I don't have any shape, nor I am concerned with any other shapes. Nirakaroham. Nirakaroham. One shape has gone, name also has gone. Name and form is not mine. I don't have name, I don't have form. I am Ahamasmi. Nityamuktosmi, Nityamuktosmi. I am the ever liberated. I don't wait for moksha in future tense, posthumously. I don't seek any help from anyone to become mukta. It is not becoming, it is not buying, it is not begetting, it is being. I am already that. Nityamuktoham. Nityamuktoham. Like that, depending on whatever is your mental problem or mental tendency, disturbance, accordingly you can take one or two and do daily meditation, contemplate that you don't belong to them. If all are all are our problems, then the entire verse should be meditated. Let us do once again all the phrases together and then close. Nirgunoham, Nishkriyoham, Nityoham, Nirvikalpoham, Niranjanoham, Nirvikaroham, Nirakaroham, निर्मलोऽहम् नित्यमुक्तोऽहमस्मि. Asmi is the closing verb. Nityamuktohamasmi. Nityamuktohamasmi. Ahamasmi. 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 Ahamasmi.
ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ओम् श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम्।